Hi students, this is Susan Warren, your teacher for this summer for intermediate algebra. I wanted to just talk a little bit about Canvas, how to navigate this class, and how not to just use the to-do list, because if you do that, you're going to miss out on some things. So I have it set up in such a way that I think it's pretty easy to navigate. If you will just follow my instructions on all the things that I put out here for you, that would be super helpful. You notice that there's an announcement up here. That's your welcome announcement. Be sure and read that. And then you should navigate from the home screen. So if you're using the Canvas student app, you can navigate from the home screen there. Of course, the announcement is there, or you can click over here. And then I usually have 2 or 3 announcements showing at the top for however many I might have up there. Then the course syllabus is over here to the left. I'm not going to click on that right now because when I'm in student mode, since I'm not actually a student, it won't show us the syllabus. You can click here to see your grades. MyLab and Mastering, you can get to MyLab from here or from within the modules where I have all the assignments posted. And then of course you can go to the modules by clicking modules, or right, I have all these lessons listed out here, and so you can just click on those and you can see how this is laid out. We have lessons 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll have our first test. There's a quiz within this somewhere. There are 3 quizzes and two tests, and then the finals, so 3 tests total, and those you have to go have proctored, right? So you'll have to go on campus or to an off-campus location you've gotten approved. There are discussions. The discussions are pretty easy, but you want to join in because a lot of times students are asking me questions on the discussions that will help you. So be sure that you check out the discussions, not just so that you post something, but that you actually read through and see what other students have asked about and answers that I give them, because you may find your answer before you even ask your question. And then I have buttons here. So for this class, I want you to start in where it says start here. And then we'll talk about some of these other things. So in the start here, it takes you to that first module. Start here information, start here schedule, start here MyLab, the MyLab access code, remind sign up. That is a text messaging app that I use to communicate with you. So it's really not very beneficial if you don't sign up, because I'm texting the students, and it's nice when everybody's on Remind, so they're getting those texts. You can also text me. So if you have a question, you can text me on Remind. You can send me a picture, ask whatever question you might have. Flipgrid is a video introduction, and so it's just nice to get to see the students in my online class and for you to see other student videos, as well as the one I'll get posted pretty soon. I don't have mine on there just yet. So when you're in the start here, you'll want to go through each page. Notice how it says mark completed right here. That is a requirement that just shows that you've been through here and that you've looked at this information, and it explains that as you go. So when you click on the start here information, see this right here where it says mark as done. Now it goes to the bottom. You want to click that before you move on. It will cause you to get locked out of other modules if you don't go ahead and click as mark as done. And I showed you what it looks like here. I'm making this video right now, so I don't have it posted. I'm going to go back to home. Well, maybe I wanted to be in the start here. Oh, okay. So you'll see that you can't quite see the lesson 1 stuff yet because there's a prerequisite, and that's the start here module. So you have to go through all the information, right? You have to click on every one of these pages or assignments and work your way through the start here module. Once you've done that, then you can get to the requirements for lesson 1, and then you can look at the topics, learning goals, so on and so on. Observe and listen are where I post the teaching videos. Those are just so important because I use the same lesson plans that I would use if I was teaching this as a seated class. I make videos of those. You can watch them, pause them. There are notes that you can fill out to go along with the videos. So very important that you go through that. My advice is just to get on Canvas and start exploring, look at everything that you can possibly look at there. Make sure you're not missing anything. Sometimes I'll have students, 2 or 3 weeks in, and summer's only 8 weeks, so it's super fast. Ask some questions, something they didn't realize was there, and so you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you know what all is here, and it's just best to get really informed. Um, this is the to-do list. Wow, you've got all these assignments listed here. That's not the lessons. Those are just the assignments. And so this is about learning, not just getting a check mark for all these things over here on the side, all the requirements. There is online tutoring. I have resources. I am not going to click on all these right now. I want you guys to go through. You can Zoom, set up a Zoom session with me anytime you want to during the summer, and I'll be happy to Zoom with you. This is information about myself and then some informational things and review. I am going to click on this one just because I think that this might be some things that could be helpful. So from the math class 050, which is basic algebra, I have some videos from those lessons. And so if you feel like you need a little bit of review, this might be some good videos for you to watch. And so I just wanted you to know that those are posted there. So make sure you know what's in the class. Explore, explore, explore. Please communicate with me anytime you have questions. Once you get on Remind, you can do that through text or email. I'm not in my office this summer. I'm working from home. And so email and texting is going to be the best way. Although if you did call my office phone, I get those voice messages in my email. All right, I'm going to make another video about my lab, so I will get started on that right away. Bye, everyone.